Attraction is not a game of chance. It's not about luck, tricks, or saying the right thing at the right time. True attraction, deep, lasting, undeniable attraction, comes from something far more powerful. It comes from presence, from strength, from an unshakable sense of self. Most men chase attraction as if it's something external, something to be won or earned through effort. They analyze signals, overthink interactions, and try to mold themselves into what they believe a woman wants. But a man who understands the deeper truth knows that attraction is never about trying harder. It's about being more. Stoicism teaches us that external events, including the opinions and behaviors of others, are beyond our control. The only thing within our power is our response, our mindset, our actions. This is the foundation of a man who commands respect and effortlessly draws others to him. Women don't fall for a man who constantly seeks their approval. They are drawn to a man who moves through life with purpose, who carries himself with confidence, who is deeply rooted in his own values. Attraction is not about doing, it is about being. If you want to recognize when a woman is drawn to you, you must first understand what makes you attractive in the first place. A woman's interest is not a validation of your worth, it is a reflection of the energy you project. If you embody strength, self-respect, and certainty, women will naturally gravitate toward you. If you lack these things, no amount of effort will compensate for their absence. This video is not about desperate attempts to win affection. It's about recognizing the truth. Attraction is a response to value. Women will show interest when they sense a man of depth, a man with something real to offer, a man who does not seek permission to be himself. If you understand this, you will no longer look for signs of attraction as a way to validate your confidence. Instead, you will observe them as simple realities, a reflection of the fact that you are living as a man worth noticing. Pay attention, but never chase. Observe, but never seek approval. A high-value man does not react, he recognizes. And when a woman is into you, you will see it, not because you need to, but because you are too grounded not to notice. The 10 signs she's into you, a Stoic breakdown. Attraction is not random. When a woman is drawn to you, her actions will reveal it long before she ever puts it into words. But recognizing these signs is not about feeding your ego or seeking validation, it is about awareness. A man who understands attraction through a Stoic lens does not react impulsively to attention. He observes it, acknowledges it, and remains centered in his own value. Here are the 10 key signs that she is into you, broken down through the perspective of a man who does not chase, but instead attracts effortlessly. Number 1. She holds intense eye contact. The eyes reveal what words often conceal. When a woman is drawn to you, her gaze will linger. She will study your face, maintain eye contact longer than necessary, and let her eyes drift from your eyes to your lips and back again. This is not accidental. It is subconscious attraction at work. But a Stoic man does not break eye contact nervously or look away in self-doubt. He meets her gaze with calm confidence, neither seeking approval nor avoiding the moment. He simply exists in it, unshaken. Number 2. She smiles with genuine emotion. A forced smile is polite. A genuine smile, one that reaches her eyes, is instinctive. It is her body's way of expressing happiness in your presence. This is called the Duchenne smile, a true, involuntary expression of joy. When she laughs freely around you, when her expression softens without effort, it is a sign of comfort and attraction. But a man rooted in Stoicism does not chase this validation. He does not perform for her approval. He creates an environment where others feel at ease, and he allows attraction to unfold naturally. Number 3. She finds reasons to touch you. Human beings seek physical closeness with those they are drawn to. When a woman touches your arm when laughing, playfully bumps into you, or lingers when handing you something, she is creating a connection without words. A man who lacks self-worth will overanalyze these touches, trying to determine what they mean. A Stoic man, however, does not need to analyze them. He recognizes them for what they are, indicators of comfort and attraction, and he allows them to happen without clinging to their significance. Number 4. She leans into your space. Distance matters. When a woman likes you, she will close the gap between you. She will angle her body toward you, step closer during conversation, or position herself near you even when she has other options. This is not something she consciously calculates, it is something she feels. But attraction is never about chasing proximity, it is about creating an energy that draws others in. A Stoic man does not lean in desperately, he allows others to come to him. Number 5. She remembers the details you share. A woman who is invested in you will not forget the things you tell her. She will bring up past conversations, recall your preferences, and show curiosity about your interests. This is because your words hold weight to her. She is not just hearing you, she is listening. But a Stoic man does not flood a woman with unnecessary details about himself in the hopes of impressing her. He speaks with intention, knowing that a woman who values him will naturally take interest. Number 6. She finds reasons to be around you. Attraction does not require forced effort. When a woman is drawn to you, she will make herself present. She will seek your company, join conversations you are in, or subtly align her schedule with yours. This is not manipulation, it is a natural pull toward what she desires. But a man of discipline does not mistake her presence for necessity. He does not rely on her attention to validate his worth. Instead, he continues living with purpose, allowing those who value him to gravitate toward his path. Number 7. She mirrors your movements and energy. Imitation is the brain's way of creating connection. When a woman subconsciously mirrors your posture, gestures, or speech patterns, she is signaling alignment. This is not something she plans, it is instinctive. A man who is anxious or uncertain will adjust himself to match others, seeking approval. But a Stoic man does not mirror, he leads. His presence is solid, and others naturally adjust to his energy. Number 8. She engages you in meaningful conversation. A woman who is interested in you will not settle for small talk. She will ask deeper questions, probe into your thoughts, and seek to understand your perspective. This is how she connects, through intellectual and emotional curiosity. But a man of wisdom does not rush to impress with rehearsed lines or exaggerated opinions. He listens, speaks with intention, and values meaningful dialogue over superficial validation. Number 9. She shows signs of nervous excitement. Attraction often carries an element of excitement and uncertainty. If a woman stumbles over her words, fidgets with her jewelry, or plays with her hair while talking to you, it is a physical manifestation of her interest. These are small but telling signs that she cares about how she is perceived by you. But a high-value man does not seek to amplify her nervousness, nor does he let it dictate his own composure. He remains steady, allowing the moment to unfold naturally. Number 10. She expresses concern and care for you. True attraction is not just about flirtation, it is about emotional investment. A woman who is into you will check in on you, offer support, and show a level of concern that goes beyond casual friendship. She will notice when something is off, remember when you have an important event, and express care in ways both big and small. A weak man takes this for granted. A Stoic man acknowledges it, appreciates it, but remains centered in his own path. The Stoic Perspective. Why these signs matter but shouldn't control you. Attraction is a powerful force, but it is not the foundation of a man's worth. Recognizing when a woman is into you can be valuable, but it should never become your focus. Too many men spend their lives analyzing every glance, every touch, every subtle sign, obsessing over what it all means, as if their happiness depends on it. But a man guided by Stoicism does not seek meaning in external validation. He understands that attraction is fleeting, unpredictable, and ultimately beyond his control. What he can control is himself. The reason these signs matter is not so that you can chase after them, They matter because they reveal the natural dynamics of attraction, allowing you to move through relationships with clarity instead of confusion. When a man fails to understand attraction, he either becomes desperate for attention or blind to the opportunities in front of him. But when a man sees attraction for what it is, an organic response rather than a prize to be won, he frees himself from the exhausting cycle of overthinking and self-doubt. A Stoic man acknowledges attraction but does not let it dictate his emotions. If a woman is drawn to him, he does not immediately shift his behavior to accommodate her interest. He does not overcompensate with excessive effort, nor does he fear losing her attention. He remains steady, knowing that his value is not determined by whether or not a woman finds him attractive. He does not need validation because he validates himself through his actions, his discipline, and his purpose. There is a fundamental truth that many men fail to grasp. Women are drawn to men who are not easily swayed by them. It is not indifference that creates attraction, but self-possession. A man who is deeply rooted in his own sense of worth does not crumble when a woman pulls away, nor does he inflate his ego when she leans in. He remains in control, not of her actions, but of his own. This is the power of Stoicism in attraction. You must ask yourself, are you the man who reacts to every shift in a woman's behavior, or are you the man who moves forward regardless? Do you let attraction dictate your sense of self, or do you see it as a natural consequence of living a life of strength and purpose? Women will come and go, but the man you become, that is permanent. If you build yourself into a man of integrity, confidence, and discipline, you will never need to chase attraction. It will follow naturally, and even when it does, you will not be controlled by it. You will simply recognize it, appreciate it, and continue on your path, undisturbed. The Stoic challenge. Are you a man worth pursuing? A man who is truly worth pursuing does not seek approval, validation, or reassurance from others, especially not from women. He does not mold himself into what he thinks will be attractive. He does not chase attention, nor does he shrink in its absence. He moves through life with an unshakable foundation, built on his own values, discipline, and purpose. The question is, are you that man? Too many men get caught in the trap of seeking to earn a woman's attraction. They believe that if they just say the right words, make the right moves, or present themselves in a certain way, they can guarantee a woman's affection. This mindset is not only exhausting, but it is fundamentally weak. It places your self-worth in the hands of others, making you dependent on their response. The moment you need a woman to like you is the moment you lose your power. A man of worth does not ask, "How do I make her like me?" He asks, "Am I the kind of man that naturally draws others in?" A woman does not truly pursue a man because of superficial charm or rehearsed behavior. She pursues him because she senses something greater in him, an unwavering sense of direction, a presence that is not easily shaken, a life that is full, with or without her. A man worth pursuing is not waiting for a woman to validate his existence. He is building, evolving, growing. His time is valuable, his energy is focused, and his goals are clear. A Stoic man understands that attraction is not about being perfect, it is about being real, grounded in who you are, unafraid of loss, unwilling to compromise your principles for temporary approval. He does not betray his standards for fleeting pleasure. He does not allow emotional highs and lows to dictate his behavior. He knows that his worth is measured by his discipline, his resilience, and his ability to remain steady in the face of uncertainty. So ask yourself, are you the kind of man who is worth pursuing? If the answer is not yet, then the path forward is clear. Stop seeking validation, stop chasing attraction, stop looking for external confirmation of your value. Build yourself into a man whose presence commands respect, not because he demands it, but because he embodies it. Live with purpose, stand firm in your principles, lead your life with conviction. When you do, you will find that attraction is no longer something you have to chase. It will be something that naturally gravitates toward you. But by then, you will have realized the truth. The only approval that ever mattered was your own. A man's journey toward mastery of himself, his mind and his presence is never-ending. The world will test you. It will pull at your emotions, tempt you to react, and push you toward seeking external validation. But a Stoic man does not live at the mercy of circumstances. He does not sway with the tides of approval or rejection. He stands firm, unmoved, because his foundation is built from within. If you've made it this far, it means you are ready to rise above the noise. You are ready to claim your place among the few men who refuse to be ruled by impulse, by doubt, or by the opinions of others. The question is, will you take that step? Being a Stoic man does not mean shutting yourself off from emotion. It means mastering it. It means understanding the forces at play, observing the world with clarity, and choosing how to respond with strength and wisdom. Attraction, relationships, success, these are all byproducts of the man you become. You don't chase them, you embody the principles that make them inevitable. You build a life so full, so purposeful, that others cannot help but be drawn to your presence. But understand this, you are either growing or decaying. There is no standing still. A man who does not sharpen his mind, strengthen his discipline, and refine his character will find himself lost, living a life dictated by the expectations of others. If you do not command respect, you will be forced to seek it. If you do not define your own value, you will let the world define it for you. The choice is simple: become the man who leads, or remain the man who follows. Now is the time to commit. To push beyond the distractions, the need for approval, the weakness of seeking permission to be great. Step into the path of mastery, not for anyone else, but for yourself. If you're ready to embrace this journey, to challenge yourself daily, and to cultivate a presence that commands respect naturally, then you are already among the brotherhood of Stoic men. But this path is not meant to be walked alone. Growth thrives in the presence of strong minds, those who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Join us, subscribe, engage, and become part of a movement of men dedicated to living with purpose, strength, and unwavering conviction. Leave a comment below. What is the one principle you refuse to compromise on? Share your thoughts, define your path, and most importantly, live it. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to step into your power, master your emotions, and build a life of strength and purpose, then now is the time to act. Hit the like button to let YouTube know that content like this matters. Subscribe to Ultimate Stoicism and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that challenges you to level up. This isn't just another channel, this is a movement. A community of men committed to discipline, wisdom, and unshakable confidence. If you're serious about becoming the man you were meant to be, join us. And before you go, drop a comment below. What is the biggest lesson you've learned about attraction and self-mastery? Your insight might be exactly what another man needs to hear. Let's build each other up, one principle, one action, one day at a time.